What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you in a really straightforward, personal way, because this comparison between the GT 1030 and the RTX 3050 OEM is one of those topics that keeps coming up. And even though the result feels obvious, there's a reason people still ask about it. When you're building a budget setup, every option matters, and every frame counts. Let's start with the performance side, especially in competitive games like Counter-Strike 2. If you've played shooters for a while, you know how much smoother everything feels when your FPS is stable. The RTX 3050 OEM delivers exactly that. It's a newer GPU with more cores, better memory bandwidth, and a more modern architecture. Reviews consistently show higher frame rates, cleaner motion, and fewer drops during chaotic moments. It gives you that sense of control when you're flicking, tracking, or holding angles, the kind of smoothness that makes the game feel more responsive. Now, the GT 1030 is a completely different story, but not in a bad way. It's older, it's entry-level, and it was never designed for high-end gaming, but it still has this charm that keeps it alive in budget builds. People use it because it's affordable, easy to install, and surprisingly capable when you tweak it a bit. Overclock it, lower your settings, and suddenly you're getting playable FPS in games that shouldn't run this well on a card from that generation. It's not meant to compete with modern GPUs, but it still shows up and does what it can. And this is where the comparison becomes logical. You're looking at two GPUs from different generations, built with completely different goals in mind. The RTX 3050 OEM belongs to a newer lineup focused on real gaming performance. The GT 1030 comes from an older era where the priority was basic workloads and light gaming. So the performance gap isn't surprising. It's exactly what you'd expect when you compare a modern mid-range card to an older entry-level one. But here's the part that matters most: your needs. Not everyone needs the power of the 3050. If you're upgrading an older PC, building a super budget-friendly setup, or just trying to get into gaming without spending much, the GT 1030 still has a place. It won't give you high settings or ultra-smooth gameplay, but it will get you into the game, and for a lot of people, that's enough. On the other hand, if you want higher FPS, smoother motion, and a setup that won't struggle with newer titles, the RTX 3050 OEM is the clear choice. It's simply built for a different level of performance. And that's the key. It's not about which GPU is better, it's about which one fits your situation. So I'm curious, what GPU are you running right now? Drop it in the comments. I always love seeing the mix of setups you all have, from budget beasts to full-on gaming rigs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.